Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and I'm getting going a little bit late on this Sunday. Now, let's start here. This is Raoul Pal talking about bananas.
Zone. Why it's called the banana zone is because the chart A looks like a banana and B, everything goes bananas. And that comes after the halving, after this consolidation, it does this. Will it be identical? Well, is 300 grand the price target? Whatever, I don't know, but it will go bananas.
So he's predicting that things are going to go bananas. Now, I forgot the other day to even mention the Q1 2024 XRP markets report that Ripple put out. Notable market developments, continued U.S. demand for Bitcoin spot ETFs, CEX and DEX volume growth, key regulatory legal updates, technical blockchain upgrades, including AMM. So I'm not going to go real far into it. Brad Garlinghouse says new quarter, more XRPL traction. I'm particularly excited that the native AMM, arguably one of the largest updates to the XRP ledger, went live in Q1. And then this is one of Brad Garlinghouse's likes right here from Riz. #vote John Deaton for Senate. And Brad Garlinghouse liked this. Compliance first model. Ripple is prioritizing the issuance of compliance first and trustworthy stablecoin that aligns with global regulatory standards. This will be the key for Ripple to keep hold of its primary clientele composed of institutions and governments. Transparency. Historically, a key point of scrutiny for stablecoin issuers will be the focus for Ripple as it rolls out its new token. Periodic independent audits of these reserves by a reputable third-party accounting firm are planned to ensure security by promising monthly attestation reports on its stablecoin reserves made publicly available. These reports may include information on which banking partners the firm is using to custody assets, although the auditing firm has not yet been disclosed. Now, so what do you have now? You've basically, as far as transparency goes, Ripple was the first and most transparent company in all of crypto. You still don't know, or you supposedly still don't know who Satoshi is. You don't know who the Ethereum disguised whales are. It's only XRP. It's the one that's been transparent. Circle is also transparent with their stablecoin. But Ripple owns transparency in crypto, and that's the fact, Jack. And that's what makes what's coming very interesting. Now, here's the Bankless. They should change the name of their channel to the Bankers YouTube channel, because these guys spent the last few years basically propping up Ethereum, never even acknowledged ETHgate. Now
we're seeing this as
talking to Jeremy Lair from Circle.
A little bit of a preview in Europe right now. So MiCA has stablecoin rules. There haven't really been widely successful Euro stablecoins to date. But however, like when June 30th comes around, I think you're going to see a ton of movement in Euro stablecoin space. You're going to be tons of companies that are entering it. You might see 50 different companies competing, including big companies. I think you're going to see big incumbents that some of whom are like large pan-European banks who want to be in this market, some of whom are large pan-European fintechs who will want to be in this market, and then obviously like firms that are crypto native, right?
There we go. And then you had, let me see, I thought I had, there was another, this video right here
really,
is the other one I wanted to show you.
EU implemented the largest comprehensive crypto regulation businesses really to date. We haven't seen anything to this level. Markets in crypto assets, which is what it basically stands for, provisions now on stablecoins will come into force. Let me kind of zoom in on that for you guys. Markets in crypto assets is what that stands for. The MiCA provisions now will basically be allowing stablecoins to come into force on June 30th. This is just around the corner, 2024, and the whole regulation will come into force at the end of the year. Now, this is moving very fast, but remember, I think it was a year before last when we started first reporting on this, and we've had several interviews with some of the teams over in Europe around what the future of this holds. And this is the thing, when you look at big money moving at the pace in which it's going to be moving into the crypto markets, whether it's through stablecoins, which I think is still the gateway to all of this, this is where things get really interesting. If you look at the timeline here, this was June 23, the publication came out. October 23, their first consultation package, which is where they were looking for changes. June of 24 is where we're going to see the entry into application on Title 3 and 4. And of course, at the end, we're way down the pipeline right now, guys, in terms of hitting the December mark, but also just getting launched. So this is going to happen very quickly. And a lot of companies, and including a lot of asset managers, I think, are just going to start looking at what's happening in the EU.
It's about to get real interesting. This is Bank XRP, who's old school. Ripple stablecoin launch, a game changer from Wrath of Kahneman. Game changer, bullish overview of Ripple's stablecoin strategy by economist. This guy, in particular, he details the importance of XRP in a dual asset approach, envisioning bridging TradFi and DeFi. Game on, folks. Look what's going on in Cuba.
3 días yo llevo para sacar dinero un cajero. Hoy fue que vine
They're
aquí.
having, looks like the citizens are lining up to get cash out of the banks. That, my friends, is called a, we won't say the two words, but it's BANK and then RUN. These are the types of things you can get censored for out here on YouTube. Just in, Venezuelan government claims that their plan to disconnect all Bitcoin mining farms is due to their higher electricity consumption, leading to frequent power failures in surrounding areas. The Ministry of Electric Energy states this action will prevent disruptions in power supply. Well, I thought that we were being told that the energy that Bitcoin uses is a great thing. That's a great thing, isn't it? Come on, man. Come on, man. Joe Biden quote. All right, I thought this was interesting. So we've seen Dr. Huber, who used to be Stefan Huber. We've seen him. He was an extremely important part of he's one of the biggest Twitter sleuths to help uncover ETHgate, and he to this day he's always putting out stuff about Hinman and whatnot. This guy was all over it, is all over it. Anyway, he's never been seen, but now he is. He went on to this guy's show. Let me show you what this guy's channel is. Wesley Crypto Vision. I think he's a German guy, this guy right here. And this is Dr. Huber. I had never seen him until this clip. So I'll play you one.
Basement, but you come from Switzerland.
He's talking about how Charles Gasparino is always making fun of him for being somebody in his mom's basement.
It's time to make it clear where do you come from and what you are doing.
I first want to say thank you to Charles. I mean, not every European has a personal Fox News host, so yeah. it's a great privilege for me to have this opportunity to connect to an international news host, an almost Pulitzer Prize winner, as we all know.
Yeah, almost.
So, no, Charles, you almost did a good job.
Yeah, but what happened to him?
I don't know. We don't hear anything anymore, probably because, Jay Clayton is a big friend of him.
Ah, okay.
And it started getting a little bit uncomfortable when we saw that Hinman really violated
the regulations.
The regulation.
Inside the SEC.
Of course, the corruption regulation.
So anyway, that dude's smart. He's been extremely big part of the whole ETHgate thing. And he and Charles Gasparino go at it often. Now, you remember this clip, and I don't know if I played this particular clip I think I did, out of the Brad Garlinghouse thing, But in DAIXRP.com today, we're going to talk about black swans. So I wanted to replay this clip before we go in there. Listen to what I've got. Two ideas for what I think the black swans could be. And I think it's crypto. It would be crypto and just geopolitical in general.
FTX and Binance were the two most important, most influential, and probably SBF and CZ were the two most important players in crypto. Now you've got one definitively in jail, one, I guess, potentially headed to jail. And, you know, I bring this up in context of black swans is like, it's hard to know. But on the positive, think about the freaking resilience of this industry and market that 2 years ago, somebody who I thought I knew a lot about what's going on in crypto, I would have said these are the two most important companies. The CEOs of the two most important companies now either are in jail or I think headed there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in some ways, I mean, the CZ stuff I'm less close to, and so I don't know as many details. But look, the resilience of the market, that should give us immense optimism.
Yes.
About what's coming. Do I think there's been another black swan? Of course, 100%. I just don't know exactly what it is. The only one that's going to be an interesting one to watch, and I don't even know how he calls a black swan, because I feel like black swan by definition can't really be, it's like predicted. Oh, didn't see that happening.
Yeah.
The U.S. government is going after Tether. That is clear to me. I view Tether as a very important part of the ecosystem, and I don't know how to predict
the impact that will have.
Yeah. So I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, tell your friends and family. We're going to talk about black swans. I'm going to float the two ideas of what I think could be the black swans. Okay.